What's going on here? Olsen, it's...
MASARU-san!
Oi. What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be doing recon at Blackout right now? I'm not taking orders from you any longer. I've decided that I will Vanguard for my own sake now. So, that means you're prepared to be crushed as well. Let's do this.
Cardfight Vanguard Via Days.
Kinda sucks, I kinda like this guy's like voice lines and whatnot. I'm not a huge fan of how he looks, but kinda like his voice lines, so I might kinda wanna use him from time to time, but alright. Got our super cool Graham Grace deck here. Yuki's True Vanguard. And a D skill for VP finally active. Alright. Oof, got the Tech 10 combo ready to go. So all the experiments successful. Gonna go ahead and use Tech 10 to fetch another experiment successful. Gotcha. Alright. Interesting hand. I don't think it can be very aggressive. Turn 2. So we'll discard the critical trigger for now. We actually did get the Marin, so let's go ahead and play that. Use the same combo for last time here. Go ahead and swing in with our Shadow Bow Archer. Actually get the critical trigger. Let's freaking go. Now we can put the crit here and power on our Marin. Even if they check 2 crits, or sorry, 2 triggers back to back, Marin can still actually hit. I just hope they don't check the over trigger, but to be honest, that wouldn't be half bad either, because that'll get the hell out of the way. Fortunately, they do check a heal trigger, which means that they do negate one of our critical damages, but they're actually going to guard this next attack. Alright, not bad. We still get to use Painkiller skill here to Soul Blast out Wingo and retire itself. Draw 1 card here, which is going to give us a Fasado. That's fine. I guess I can throw out the Ecclesia next turn to get more aggression in. I'm going to go ahead and play the experiment successful. I guess we'll take this. As expected, they weren't very aggressive this turn. Oh, they got a Tech 10 for next turn, alright. Alright. Not really sure what to discard here, to be honest with you. I guess we can discard the Ecclesia. I know I said I was going to use her, but I can actually do this and try and do this again. Let's go ahead and swing in here for 10. Alright, no trigger. Gonna swing in with Emmeline here. Actually check yet another critical trigger. I see that Yuki's back to her good old second self. That's good, that gives us some shield value. Alright. That's Tech 10 gone, and then if we hit a trigger here, we should still be able to hit. Let's go swing in again with Marin here. Cool. Be able to push them to 5 before they even ride Eva here. And they don't heal, they instead check a critical trigger, which does not matter at this point. Should be able to survive next turn no matter what happens. Let's go ahead and Soul Blast out our Lisana here and draw 1 card, which is going to give us a Blitz PG, which is fine. Alright, go to Eva here. Easy Tech 10, see if they get anything. Looks like no. Gonna use another experiment successful here. Discarding something. drawing it, then using Eva's skill to draw the top two, given that they only have 2 experiments. Alright, they are gonna call out the Obscavade here. I think we'll take this. Alright, so they have a PG in hand. They're gonna throw a bunch of bottles at me here and turn into some sort of explosion. We're gonna check out Fasada, which is fine. Obscurate, I think it's like +5. No crit, so I guess we'll just take the Obscurate here. I'm gonna lose our Graham Grace. Yikes. I wanted a double guard, but I thought that might not be the right play. Let's guard this, just because I didn't know what I would be able to discard for next turn, so I kind of wanted to hold on to this critical trigger in case that's what's gonna have to go, but alright. I actually get a Graham Grace anyways, alright. And ride here. Let's go ahead and use our skill to Soul Blast, Counter Blast, draw 1 card. Hopefully a grade 2. Alright, that's fine actually. We can call out Fasado here. We can actually move back Marin finally. And then call out another Fasado. Let's see here. I guess let's attack first. Prop that PG. No! They're just gonna do a 2 to pass here. Alright. Oof. So tempted to just go all in, especially knowing that they have that PG. Fuck it, let's go all in. Come on, baby. Let's go! Over trigger. Let's power up the Gerald here. Absolutely breakthrough here. What? Oh, I forgot to give the power. Alright, that's fine. That's totally fine. Let's go ahead and swing it here. I got so excited and thought I had enough power to break through automatically. But we're still going to be able to attack here. Draw 6 cards almost? Yeah, 6 cards. Because we have 2 twin drive checks and then the skill here at the bottom. We're going to use this. So unless they PG every single attack. Oof, it's discarding a PG. Yikes. Drive check here. Unfortunately not check any triggers. I'm so mad that I put the OT on the wrong thing. But that's fine. I just got too hyped, popped off. Brain rotted. Still no trigger. Good god. I just get crit and ulti is all I was gonna get. Double intercept here. 1 to pass. Surely with our twin drive check and all the drive checks we'll get 1, right? There we go. Give that here. Breakthrough. There we go. Went about it the hard way just so I can get 12 cards in hand, but hey. Here we are. Let's take down Taiji Arakawa. Got ourselves Fat Stacks VP as well. Hey, come back here. Masaru. Sorry. I wasn't able to defend the shop when it mattered the most. What exactly happened? A new team showed up while you were gone. They called themselves Rowan or something. Rowan? This is all Kanji's doing. Who does he think he is? Going on about wanting to rule over Vanguard. What about Kosetsu-san and all the others? I've never seen him like that before. He stormed out of the store with a face full of disgust. Everyone chased after him, but nobody's returned yet. Ugh. Masaru! Let me take care of him, Yuki. Okay. Did they beat the shit out of him? Jeez. I promised to bring everyone back. Ain't no way they put hands on Masaru. Everyone's fucking... Everyone's getting hands, bro. I gotta apologize to you for something.
大丈夫
It's fine. I already know what you want to say. You really are amazing, Ichidoji. You know, I've decided on my dream thanks to meeting you. Now, maybe it's better to call it a goal? Whatever you call it, I want to win twice in a row. I'm sure that you'll make it. It's so depressing. And I get the D skill, Don't Hold Back, as well as a, oh wow, the Overcoming Eternity for Orphis Regis here. Guess I gotta cycle back and forth and see if there's any free fights, which there are not. Whoa, it just automatically moved me over there, that's funny. Let's just take a look at that D skill real quick. I think this is the one, yeah, you get double VP instead of 1.5 for in compensation for increasing the chance of your opponent getting a trigger. So I'm thinking I might do like a challenge run of the whole story with just that thing equipped. Let's go ahead and take on Noi title? Yeah. Understand now? We are the true Setsugetsuka. Why are you so obsessed with Setsugetsuka? What? Why should we tell a loser like you?
ね
So you'll tell us if we win? Ichidoji, what are you doing here?
えどう
You haven't answered my question. Fine with me. Someone as empty as you would never be able to beat me
負ける
anyways.
つもりないから
It's time to show you my Vanguard.
絶対に負けないから
Let's take on Noi Taito here. We've already beat up his counterpart, but he's been talking some smack to our boy Doji here, who's the strongest fighter of our... I can't even say that with a straight face. I'm sorry, Doji, you suck ass. Now let's put the heal trigger back, I guess. That's right, this guy uses Tamayura, that we know relatively well. This guy actually got the Togadarashi. I mean, if you have the order and stuff, even without the order, you don't really need Togadarashi as much, but it's like, if you have it as like a one-off tech or something, I guess it's fine. Let's go ahead and discard this. I got a little confused for a second because I've actually been playing a bunch of Thegria on the side. You know, like not doing star modes, I'm trying to say. So I was kind of confused as to what the hell I was looking at just now, because I use a lot of the same cards, because, you know, they're all in the same nation, but... Thegria's a lot of fun. I used her a lot in, you know, physical TCG, and I really enjoyed her. And I've been wanting to try her out in Deer Days, because there is a promo that has come out, or I guess that will come out in English. It hasn't come out yet, and it's actually in Deer Days, and it's pretty cool. It lets you draw an extra card and get an extra 5k from Persona writing, so for a deck that's all about Persona writing, it sounds pretty good. It just felt kind of clunky, but I'm gonna draw into a draw trigger. That kind of sucks. I threw Painkiller into this deck because I usually have so much soul. I originally thought that was an issue, but it's really not. Soul Counterblast is kind of an issue, but not as bad. Alright, you're gonna attack with this. Let's let the first attack go through. Perfect. Gonna hit the critical trigger. Now that doesn't stop this Ririmi? Yeah, Ririmi attack from coming through just yet. But it does stop the Tamayura, so let's go ahead and no guard here. Alright, they're just gonna go into their drive check a Rarami, which is fine. I could guard this. This is on hit, right? I guess I don't really want you to have a Persona Rise. So let's go ahead and guard it. Even though it might end up hurting me in the end, I don't know. Because the computer's obviously going to use it no matter what. But let's see here. Don't have the best things to discard, to be truly honest with you. I don't really know. We're going to get clapped a small amount this next turn. So I'm kind of inclined to keep these two because of that. Just so that I can swing into these things and intercept with them. I think you checked a Rirami, so if I attack here and you put this into soul, I can kill this and you won't have the pair, which I think is the way that I want to do this. So let's go ahead and discard the heal trigger here. We're going to move this back. We're going to play Arthur there and call out Ecclesia. So let's go ahead and we're going to swing in here. You will intercept with Rami, and I'm hoping that I remembered it correctly, but you have also a Rami in hand, which means if I were to go ahead and attack here, she's just going to go into drop, and you're not going to be able to very easily use both of them. Or I just helped you get in the one you need, but we'll see. Now if we could just check a draw or just a trigger in general, just to have some guard value, but alright. Alright, well that would have ended up happening. I would have attacked into rears anyways, considering the fact they checked the critical trigger. So okay, so they only have 3 cards in hand, 1 is every Rimi. Gonna discard a front trigger, go into the Deepening Night Tamira. I forgot what her first part of her name was. I might have called it wrong, but either way, they're going to use the skill first and call these girls out. They can only they're only going to draw. That's fine. They're going to use the skill. I guess let's take this. Yeah, I thought he was going to use the skill, but they can only take Arthwin. All right, no trigger. Nice to see. Yeah. This guy has really good like voice lines and really good like just voice delivery. But sucks that he's just I don't know, he just looks like such a dweeb. I don't really want to use him. Let's go ahead and intercept with this. As much as I'd like to keep the Arthur because he does protect us from Rimi here. I do have here Gerald that I can go ahead and use with this column here. Unfortunately, we're going to use another Ecclesia, which I don't really like. They're actually not going to use the skill. Wow, I'm shocked that they didn't actually use the skill. Let's actually discard Painkiller. We don't really have the soul to be using her at the moment. And yeah, let's just go ahead and use Graham Grace's skill here. I guess we could have used Painkiller once, but it's fine. It's fine. We're actually going to draw into another Arthur. That is tough. Because Gerald can get a lot stronger here in the front row. But Arthur can also protect us. They have nothing in soul, so if I attack into it, whatever I attack into will go into soul. So I'm assuming the same presumption that they have only Rirami in hand, so we will attack again into Ririmi. But if that's the case, maybe I don't even have to worry about it. So let's call out Arthur back here. And let's call out Gerald. Let's go ahead and go to battle here. I'm going to use Ecclesia to attack into Ririmi. They're going to go ahead and intercept. There we go. I doubt they would. I don't know. I doubt they would intercept and like guard with Ririmi, but alright, let's just get rid of her out of the way now. Draw into a heal, regretfully, but that is shield value. Would have been nice to check it, but alright. Maybe it'll thin our deck to hit something much better, like Painkiller. Alright. That's fine. Let's just go ahead and do this really cool animation here. Gonna hit a front trigger. Gerald still hits over it, thankfully. If I actually had Arthur in there, he wouldn't be able to hit over. But Gerald can actually hit over because he gets the 5k here from his own skill, so we made the right choice there. I'm not looking great for next turn, especially considering I'm at 3 damage. I do have 2 PGs, but they have possibly 4, 5 attacks coming at me, so we'll see. Alright. Going to power up. No Persona Ride, thankfully. Gonna call in Ooh, 2 copies of Rurami, so yeah, I have been playing this right, I think. Let us use Ecclesia here to intercept that. Fortunately, 3 damage is just an annoying number, because my opponent can very easily check 2 crits and end their life. And I'm just gonna call out another Rurami here. I don't even think they have any more left after that. I guess let's take this. It's gonna be super risky here. Alright, well there it is. Alright, crit there. Power there. As long as they don't check another one, we're okay here. Okay, whew. So hopefully we can hit like a defensive draw or something like that. And we should be able to make a good comeback after that. Alright, defensive crit is fine too. So this way, Rurami can't swing in. We are possibly going to use Gerald, which kind of sucks, as we lose 1 to damage. That is what? 33. Alright, I can do this, so we don't lose the game. And I guess I really do need Painkiller, huh? Let's hope we get something good next turn. I don't know, I guess I could let Gerald go. I feel like that's not a good idea to let him go. But let's go ahead and use our resources here to guard. We're going to draw a couple of cards for turn and also for Persona Ride. So we have a chance to come back from this empty Desolate hand that we have. Alright, let's go ahead and Persona Rido. Draw a card. Not exactly what I needed. But alright, we got another shot here. Gonna Soul Blast out Arthur. I would ideally not have to play Arthur back here, because he can well, I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, it really doesn't matter. Literally does not matter at all. Alright. I do hate having to attack into these dolls constantly, but we're almost through with their supply of dolls, because this is a Ririmi. Yeah, they're about to run out of dolls. If they get both dolls in the soul, I guess it doesn't really matter, does it, huh? So let's just go in, because we're just going to, I think, just be wasting our time. They probably will not intercept any of these attacks unless they have no other choice. Alright, so that's at least the trigger that they checked. Let's go with Graham Grace next. Next, you're gonna go into the over trigger. Okay, thank God we don't have to deal with that anymore. Of course, I'm gonna draw Ecclesia. Not gonna be able to check. There we go. Over trigger. Haven't been able to check anything. I feel like for a while, so that helps. Not only do we break through, but now we also get to draw essentially 3 cards, both from the drive checks of Gerald and Arthur. But then also Arthur, once he goes into the soul from Graham Grace's skill, we draw yet another card. Not to mention we also have the threat of a trigger being checked here, so let's go ahead and use Arthur's skill to power him up a little bit. Fortunately, we did draw into a Fasado, which does not give us shield value. Gonna use a PG here. To discard a PG? Oof, that's rough. I'm just gonna draw into a Persona Ride. Wow, where? Where my trigger is at, though? I swear, if this ends up being a trigger, I'm gonna be mildly salty. Alright. Alright, game. Let's hopefully attack for game here. Use Gerald's skill to bump him up to 45. If they have another PG in hand, I guess it's not the worst thing, considering they just discarded one. We're gonna check into a Fasado, bro. The driest checks in the world. Alright, we're gonna take down Noitaito. This is the power of Yuki's real Vanguard, in that I will never check a single trigger when I do a drive check. Impossible. Fine then. Personally, I don't get why Kanji's so obsessed with Setsugetsuka either. But there's something he always said that Rowan's origin is Setsugetsuka, and that it'll be his again.
そんな
Setsugetsuka is Rowan's
どうい
origin?
うこと？
What's that supposed to mean?
あ
Like I said, I don't get what he meant.
俺は
All I cared about was getting to crush someone.
一同時すまなかった
I'm sorry. We tried to handle this ourselves, but no, I'm sorry. I couldn't be with everyone at a time like
私
this.
に任せて。
I promise I'll save everyone. You go back to the store, Doji. Rasen's there too. We're counting on you, Chidoji.
やだ。
That's not why I'm doing this. This is something I want to do.
すまなかった
I'm sorry.
なんで
What?
俺としたことが
I've committed crimes because I wanted to become stronger. Vanguard, for me, has been my way of
あり
atoning.
がとな
But meeting you and your brothers... Brothers? Yeah, I guess Masaru is my adopted brother, sure. Gave Vanguard a new meaning for me.
行
Doji,
くぞ
I'm gonna strive for new heights through Vanguard. For my own sake. I'm looking forward to fighting you again then.
私もやる。
So am I.
行け
Now go.
ヴァンガードよ
Sucks. Doji's voice actor is so good. But he's not so good in the actual game. Gonna get ourselves Knight of, I believe, Loyalty, that is. Let's just take a quick look here. Sorry, I just always like to take a look at these skills, even though this one's kind of obvious. So if I have more damage than my opponent, I have a higher chance of checking a heal trigger. That's pretty cool, not gonna lie. Hello. Looks like next up we gotta fight this guy? Interesting. Mika, Tatsuki, they're all missing. Where could they have gone? Target locked. Or located. It's one of those Setsugetsuka losers. Or wait, maybe you aren't a part of Setsugetsuka anymore. Doesn't matter right now.
ちょっと。
Have you seen Mika and Tatsuki? I'm looking for them, but they're nowhere to be found. Beats me.
答不要。
Response unnecessary.
どうだ
You'll have to beat us if you want to know.
ー
Oh, that makes things simple.
てめえ
Is that a
ファイト
threat?
しよ
Let's go.
う。お願いします。
俺の強さを教えてやる
So I guess Kudo and Haru finally get a chance to redeem themselves. We got a lot of fights packed in today. So let's go and take on Kudo here, which I believe will be his hard level Hexorb deck.
スタンドアップ。
Pretty decent redraw there. I never know whether or not we go first or second. Alright, there we go. We're going first here. Let's I guess discard the extra Marin here. Going to our Shadowball Archer. Go ahead and pass turn on
俺
that.
のターンドローライ
Alright.
トスキル発動
Seems pretty standard so far. Ooh, they actually have the recurring magic Lalarita. This card that quite honestly sucks major booty.
ドライブ
And everyone tries to pretend that she's actually really good in Exor, but she's actually not. Myself included, considering I did a video using her and Lagriel. But
ヴァンガードにアタック
even I explained the lengths you have to go through to get all that stuff to go off. But I don't know. I want her to work, and that's mainly because I have 2 SP copies of her. But
スタンド&ドロー。
I don't actually think it's actually possible. We definitely want to be able to guard. I should have guarded these attacks, honestly, because of the fact that this is Hexorb, and she's going to sack like crazy.
コール。
And that's just gonna suck. Let's go ahead and do this. Usual formation. Let's go to battle. I could just, I guess, push you. Let's try pushing you.
ノーガードだ
You take the first one because you want to draw next turn. You're gonna hit the critical trigger
ク
as
リティカルプラス
more or less expected.
パワープラス
Alright. Let's go ahead and swing in here into Larita
ドライブチェック。
and check nothing, regretfully. The Clissia is nice for next turn if we can actually get to hold on to her. Let's go ahead and use Marin Painkiller combo here. so that we can attack and still free up space for Marin to move back next turn. And hopefully draw into something decent. It's very weird how, for like stuff like Graham Grace, it automatically puts the unit into soul. But here it asks you to like select Painkiller, and likewise when you do Selfish Engraver you have to select it, even though there's no other option, right? Like I don't have any choice of selecting another card, but I don't know. Alright, just gonna go ham here. They're gonna use her effect, yep. Her effect isn't even that great, it's just the fact that she gets fucking huge on turn 2. So we're just gonna have to let that pass, regretfully. We might end up actually losing here, no joke. Alright, there you go, that definitely helps out a lot. So we're not in a good position to take on this man. Like, technically Hexorb should be the strongest deck in this game, considering all she does is check triggers, and this game can very easily be like, oh, I'm gonna check a trigger every fucking time, right? So, very easily could be strong, but we'll just see. I am getting my butt kicked here. Thankfully, we do have this critical trigger to guard the attack here from, I forgot this card's name. I hate this card. Kakarone, right? Yeah, she's not. Sorry, she just really annoys me because she's just not a very good card. I wanted her to be really good, but she's just not. Because the 10k shield is nice, but you have to Soul Blast 1, and you just look at the top 2 cards and put them in any order. Like, Owen does that, but also puts them on the bottom if you want to. And then she gets to 2k, which annoys the living hell out of me, because why did a unit have to get just 2k attack? Come on. Anyways, let's go ahead and use Grand Grace's skill to Counterblast, Soul Blast, draw a card, and call Ecclesia here. Let's see if we can do some damage control here. Let's move Marin back. Let's call out Arthwin here. And let's call out Gerald. Let's go ahead and use Arthwin to get rid of Isuno, because I don't need her getting big on my turn right now. Now let's go ahead and attack with our Vanguard. Another OT would be nice, but alright, we're just gonna get a Painkiller into a heal trigger, which is also very much appreciated. We can give this, doesn't really matter, so let's just give it to Gerald, because Ecclesia hits anyways outside of a over trigger. But if we got that out of the way right now, that honestly would not be that bad. Not that it's like super dangerous on Hexorb, but it's just the fact that they can very easily make it happen. Alright, so that's fine, because Ecclesia can still hit in thanks to her skill. Since Graham Grace is a grade 3 in the same column as her, she gets a +5. Alright, whittling down the hand a little bit here, they're going to guard. And conversely, we're going to put Ecclesia into our soul and increase our hand size a little bit. So we're going to use Gerald, boosted by Marin. Get an extra 5k attack here. And push Kudo to 5 damage here. Oof, they actually discarded the over trigger. Alright. Okay, so they moved the top 3 cards of their deck. They Soul Blasted and they did stuff. Who the fuck knows? This game doesn't really tell you, it just tells you cards were put on the bottom of the deck, which honestly could mean anything. Wow, double PG. Good job. That is gonna hurt when I try to go for game next turn, as we lose our own PG. Alright. Tit for tat, I guess. Except they got the tit, I got the tat. I guess we can save off some damage here. She actually can't even attack, which is why I hate this 2k buff, because it's so pointless. She cannot swing into anything. That's fine. I have another Gerald in hand. Thankfully, I already have the Persona Ride, which is really good. Oh, we got the Fasado to attack from the back row, which is good. Fasato's just a good target to attack in the back row because he can't, you know, intercept. So put him in the back and also giving him power so you can actually get his effect to get your resources back is really good. Put that there. Yep. And let's call out Jero to replace Jero that we just lost. Let's call out Painkiller here. So, as usual, our weakest card is actually Graham Grace. Let's go with that first. There goes one of the 2 PGs. Are you going to discard the other PG? Nope. Alright. So we just have a PG and something else in hand. Gonna check Fasato and a critical trigger. Very nice to see. I believe our strongest attack is actually here at Gerald. Let's go ahead and pump him up as we destroy this man's hand real quick. Let's go here with Fasato next up. Alright, they're actually gonna take this. It is not going to be defensive. Let's go ahead and use Fasato's skill here to counter charge, as well as soul charge a critical trigger, and use Graham Grace's skill to put Fasato into the soul and draw a card. Not bad, and Ecclesia. Let's go ahead and attack here for a nice fat a 43. Thanks to Arthan's skill, since we Persona Ride, we also get the back row Persona Ride boost. I don't know if I ever went over that, but that's Graham Grace's other skill. If you Persona Ride, your back row gets the boost as well. Alright, so unless the last card in their hand is also a PG, we should be able to win the game here outside of a double heal. Because there's not any other single card that can stop a 55k attack aside from the overtrigger that they already discarded foolishly. Boom, baby. We're gonna take out Kudo. He's not gonna check anything on 6 damage either. So I mean, I guess he was threatening. He did push me a little bit, but yeah, he ran out of gas real quick. Real quick. Things turned south for him. One down. Okay, actually gonna get ourselves a Zorgo order. Cool. Death Inviting Black Magic. Apparently I had 2 of these and now I got the other 2 copies, so that's not bad. Next up we gotta take on Haru, but I think we'll do that next time. Till then, take care of yourself, play Vanguard, and have yourself a damn good one.